Well, teats are an ongoing issue for us at the hospital. There was barely a week that we don't have a complaint about the teats not suiting the children, and particularly around the fact that the flow rate isn't very predictable. So it doesn't really matter what the teat says, you can't tell what the flow rate will be, and as they get older they become less reliable. I thought the solution would be very simple, that we just get another material and get somebody who could make the teats deliver the right volume, and that it was really a technical problem. I don't think when we started off we imagined that we would be redesigning a whole feeding system. So I thought it was possible, but I had no idea really about the complexity of
APS Innovations are a product design and development firm. We're based out in Ferntree Gully, which is in Melbourne's east. We've been around since 1986 and we've done work in most industries, but we're particularly well known for the healthcare sector. We can take a product, client could come in with a raw idea, even just a market need, and we can take that right through to manufacturing and distribution.
Well, we prepare feeds for around 100 children. That's probably round about 700 bottles a day, and of those around 500 would have a teat, so that's about 3,500 a week. We recycle those at the moment. We wash and sanitise those, and obviously we don't use that many new ones every day, but we're processing around 3,500 a week. What we discovered was there were a lot of other reasons that the system didn't work very well, including things like babies needing to stop and take breath and so on. So things being a system coming up that enabled the baby to suck without having to stop and draw breath has been a new thing, and in fact developing a whole new system for putting that teat and bottle package together.
What we all found surprising was the lack of research that had gone into baby teats over the years. Both the children's and ourselves looked into the literature, and there wasn't a lot that had been found in the past. And so we had to blaze our own way in some respects. We used the resources of the children's and their CAT scans and the speech pathologists to come up with, we came up with a geometry or a new form of teat which is asymmetrical in nature but better suited to the anatomy of the child. We did a lot of physical experimentation with the teat and other teats that are on the market to see how they performed relative to each other. We did this in the lab back at work just to and measured the physical characteristics of the teat. And what we found that the physical measurements that we did correlated with the experiences that the children's were reporting to us. And so we were confident, having found, being able to measure the problem that they had, that we were able to overcome that.
This project has changed things for APS in that a lot of our customers will cherry pick our services and they'll take things in a staged approach. Having this project funded by the Vic government and with RCH's input has meant that we can take the process from start to finish in one continuous flowing process, and there's a lot of benefits to that in terms of time and cost effectiveness, and also being able to get the best out of the product. So there's been a lot of things that we've found along the way that we've been able to add into the product that when you have other cost constraints, time constraints with smaller clients, you can't do. So certainly being able to do it from start to finish has been a real benefit for APS.
I think we're also hoping that it puts a highlight on the good work that can be done in Victoria, and that manufacturing work in particular. Manufacturing is evolving in Victoria, but it's by no means dead. We can still manufacture things cost effectively in Australia when designed and developed to suit our industry and our capabilities here.